Well, the news around Oklahoma is it rained. So Derrell, now that it rained and we got a pretty significant portion of it as the October ended, is that going to help wheat pasture really at all?
Well, it's late, but it is certainly going to help. And so, wheat that was planted really jumped out, obviously was ready to go. Some wheat wasn't planted. That's going to be really late. But the bottom line is we will get some late wheat pasture for some producers. I think probably the biggest stuff I've seen would suggest maybe mid-December, but I think most of it will be towards the end of December before we would have anything ready.
Are you hearing anything from producers maybe trying to, plant another cool season forage like oats to kind of make up for not having wheat pasture at all?
Well, again, it's late, so, it really doesn't change it from that standpoint. Now, for cow-calf producers in particular, if they've got cool season forage like fescue, they probably will also get some benefit from this. I suspect that will keep that fescue going a little bit longer this fall.
So let's shift it to the Stalker cattle. How's that going to affect them at all?
Well, it is late. I don't think you'll see a lot of the sort of traditional Stalker demand because we really don't have time for a full-blown winter grazing program. Some producers had Stalker cattle that they bought earlier and they've had them in dry lot situations or, kind of stashed waiting for this. And so they'll be ready to go. There'll probably be some additional demand for Stalker cattle as a result of this. And because the runs were early as far as the auction volumes, I suspect that even a little bit of demand will really perk up this Stalker market. We'll probably see some better prices as we go forward.
You mentioned cow-calf in there when I was asking about oats, but with rain in general, how is that helping cow-calf productions?
Well, probably the biggest impact for cow-calf producers will be on the water side. So, and it's not clear to me. I've gotten kind of mixed stories from producers. Certainly it helped. It filled some ponds, but, and brought some others up a little bit from really low levels. So it helps a lot. I don't know if it's enough to really solve their problems in many cases, but that'll be the biggest thing. And again, the cool season forages may provide a little bit more grazing for some producers.
Yeah, there's not a lot left of 2024, just about 6 weeks. So how would you assess the cattle markets in general throughout the year?
We've been above last year's levels. We continue to grind forward. It's kind of been a sideways sort of year, waiting for some of the fundamentals to, all fall in place. But we are, higher than we were a year ago. And so in general, these markets are very strong still. Numbers are still getting tighter. So, we're finishing the year on a pretty strong note.
All righty, thanks, Derrell. Dr. Derrell Peel, Livestock Marketing Specialist here at Oklahoma State University.